Incumbent Florida Congressman Jared Moskowitz beat progressive candidate Oliver Larkin in last night's primary by a wide margin. But a DSA candidate handed a surprising win in the Senate primary. State Rep Angie Nixon beating Alex Vindman, despite him raising millions of dollars to her six-figure fundraising. Nixon will go on to face incumbent Republican Senator Ashley Moody in November. At least 7 DSA House candidates on the ballot in solid Democrat districts, all expected to win. This teeing up a potential standoff between establishment Democrats and their new progressive colleagues when the 120th Congress is sworn in this coming January. Joining me now is Arkansas Congressman French Hill. Congressman, thank you so much for being here. You, of course, chair the House Financial Services Committee. And I want to get your take on this because House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries already says he doesn't support the DSA agenda. So how is this all going to play out if some or all of these candidates go on to win in November?
Well, Jackie, it's good to be with you. Yes, I think Hakeem Jeffries faces a stark choice this fall. He's going to have a even larger, very liberal, very left of center majority in the House minority when they elect him minority leader. Can he be reelected as minority leader with these kinds of outspoken, left of center, out of sync with the American people? The American people want safe streets. They want police. They want illegal aliens that are criminals deported. They want a secure border. They like our democratic republic with a two-chamber Congress. So I just think that these folks are out of sync and their economic policies are destructive.
Yeah, and those who are already in office are showing that their policies aren't working so well, even thus far. Meantime, Republicans looking to hold on to their razor-thin majorities in the House and Senate. Democrats, of course, expanding their list of seats that they want to target, including Arkansas's 2nd District. Congressman, that is your seat. You will be facing off against Democrat candidate Chris Jones. Are you confident you're going to win re-election?
Absolutely, because I think Arkansans are smart. They want to support the most conservative candidate in the race. They want to support somebody who's gotten results for Arkansas. I've had improvements for economic development that have brought jobs to the state, helped our veterans by recovering benefits for them for years. I'm thanked every public event I go to by veterans who walk up to me and thank me for the intervention of my staff to make sure they get their earned benefits. I've worked hard in conservation to expand outdoor recreation opportunities here in the state, which is a real key strategy of our governor, Sarah Sanders. So I feel confident that those results, my hard work and my service to our local 8 counties here in Central Arkansas will see me victorious this fall.
Okay. Well, I want to turn to this. Some recent polling that we have finding Democrats with a 6-point advantage over Republicans on the issue of the economy. Congressman, we're less than 80 days away from the midterms. You and your colleagues need to turn the messaging around. And it's really shocking to me that Americans would poll this way, because under Joe Biden, you had inflation of 9%, $5 gas, trillions of dollars of government spending, not much tax relief. And so I look at the Trump, administration policies and say to myself, isn't it obvious what the administration has done for people? But obviously something isn't resonating.
Well, the Joe Biden inflation, which had 9%, this is a real hangover that the Trump administration has inherited when they came into office last year. And in Congress, we're pushing back against that dramatically. The Working Families Tax Cut Act last year removed taxation for most seniors on Social Security, reduced taxation and eliminated it on tips and overtime. And I have working moms thank me every week when I'm out and about that their incomes went up. Their real income went up this year compared to last year. Their tax refund was higher. And so we did that on the tax side. And in the House Financial Services Committee, we worked to rein in government red tape so that our banks can be more productive. We've been successful there. And we just passed the most important housing bill in over 30 years that cuts red tape and encourages across our country more housing being built at a lower cost per square foot to help more families have access to a house near their work.
And that's a huge issue for voters as they go into the November midterm elections. Obviously, part of the economy is housing, and we're seeing mortgage rates at recent highs, we'll call them, but they are falling for the first time in 6 weeks. And I'm also seeing that the median age for a first-time home buyer is roughly 40. People want to have a piece of the American dream. They've always seen home ownership as part of that. The bill is going to help, but there's still a supply issue out there. Recently, there's been a conversation about re-indexing capital gains taxes. Maybe you would get some boomers to sell houses as a result of that, because they could say, well, we'll be keeping more of the gains. What are your thoughts on some of the policies coming down the pike?
Well, you're right. I think cutting red tape and encouraging construction, lowering construction cost is important, but it's not a silver bullet to solving the issue. We're at high interest rates because of that Biden inflation and trying to get through that. And I think they're going to come down to be a little bit more competitive. But your idea that you referenced is a good one, which is to index capital gains, which we haven't done since the 1990s, so that senior homeowners who want to downsize but don't want to have to pay a huge capital gains tax can put some of those houses back on the market for families to take a look at and have a better chance at buying. Just yesterday, I looked at some of the workforce housing under construction all around the Little Rock metro area, and we can put families who are first responders into a home for much less than they can rent an apartment, because we have affordable land, we have great construction techniques, we have hardworking construction workers that are out there putting up new housing. And that's a part of why Little Rock is growing, and growing so successfully with new jobs and new businesses coming here.
It's all exciting stuff. Got to get that message out there. Congressman French Hill, thank you so much for being here this morning.
Thanks, Jackie.